What if I told you that you could receive up to $2,000 in stimulus payments, plus an additional $4,200 in cash boosts? Yes, you read that correctly. The government has recently launched new financial relief programs specifically designed to provide substantial support, potentially putting thousands of dollars directly into your hands. This could be a crucial lifeline if you're facing the financial strain caused by rising costs and inflation. The following information could be your pathway to significant financial relief, so stick around for all the details. Before we dive deeper into these exciting new payment programs, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you stay informed about future updates on stimulus payments, government benefits, and money-saving tips that can help you improve your financial situation. Now, let's address the burning question on everyone's mind. Who qualifies for these payments? The eligibility criteria for these programs have expanded considerably compared to previous stimulus efforts, meaning that more Americans than ever before might be able to benefit. The new $2,000 stimulus payment is part of a broader economic relief initiative meant to support families grappling with ongoing economic challenges. Unlike earlier programs, this initiative takes into account current inflation rates and the increased cost of living that many Americans are struggling with. What makes this program stand out is that it's not a one-size-fits-all payment. One of the most common questions I hear is how this new initiative differs from earlier stimulus payments. The key difference is that this program has been specifically designed to help those most impacted by recent economic changes. The amount you can receive depends on factors such as your income level, family size, and state of residence. While some families could qualify for the full $2,200, others might only receive a partial payment based on these factors. Let's break down the income thresholds. For single filers, the full payment is available to individuals earning less than $75,000 annually. For married couples filing jointly, the threshold is set at $150,000. What's particularly interesting is that this new program features a gradual phase-out system rather than a strict cutoff, which means that even if your income exceeds these limits, you could still be eligible for partial payments. But that's not all. In addition to the $2,200 stimulus, there's also the $4,200 cash boost program. This is separate from the initial stimulus payment and is part of a mix of state and federal initiatives designed to offer extra support to qualifying households. Think of this as a comprehensive financial relief package rather than just a one-time payment. So, how is this $4,200 cash boost distributed? It's spread across various channels, with some of the funds coming from expanded tax credits and other portions being administered through state-specific programs. This means that how much you receive and the process to apply for these funds will depend heavily on where you live. You might be wondering if you need to apply for these payments separately. The answer is a bit nuanced. For the $2,200 stimulus payment, most eligible recipients will receive it automatically, provided the IRS has your most current information on file. However, the $4,200 cash boost might require you to apply separately depending on which specific programs you qualify for. Let's now take a closer look at the components of the $4,200 cash boost. This relief package includes expanded child tax credits, earned income credits, and various state-specific relief programs. Some states have even implemented their own supplemental payment initiatives that stack on top of the federal benefits. This is why it's crucial to explore both federal and state-level programs to make sure you maximize your benefits. You might be thinking that this all sounds too good to be true, but rest assured, these are legitimate government initiatives designed to assist Americans during tough economic times. The key to benefiting from them is understanding how to apply correctly and ensuring that you meet all the eligibility requirements. Here's an important tip. Your tax return from 2023 could impact your eligibility for these payments. If you haven't filed your taxes yet, it's important to do so as soon as possible to ensure the government has your most up-to-date information when determining your eligibility and the amount of payment you'll receive. For families with children, there's even more potential support available. The expanded child tax credit portion of these programs could provide significant additional funds, depending on your income level and the age of your dependent children. If you have children, it's definitely worth investigating the additional support available to you. But what about seniors and individuals with disabilities? Don't worry. There are specific provisions for seniors receiving Social Security benefits and for individuals on disability. In fact, some of them may qualify for additional supplemental payments on top of the standard amounts available to other eligible individuals. Now, let's talk about timing. When can you expect to receive these payments? The distribution will take place in phases, with the first wave of $2,200 stimulus payments set to hit bank accounts in the coming months. As for the $4,200 cash boost, it will be distributed throughout the year, depending on which specific programs you qualify for and the timeline in your state. Something many people overlook: make sure your banking information is up to date with the IRS. If you've changed banks or accounts since your last tax return or stimulus payment, you'll want to update your information as soon as possible to avoid any delays in receiving your payment. Let's clear up some common misconceptions. These payments are not loans and you won't have to pay them back. They're also not taxable income, so you won't need to report them on your next tax return. However, it's still a good idea to keep records of any payments you receive for your personal financial tracking. What's truly exciting about these new programs is their inclusivity. Even if you didn't qualify for previous stimulus payments, you might be eligible for these new financial relief initiatives. The government has expanded the criteria to reach more Americans in need of financial assistance. Here's a pro tip. Create a checklist of all the programs you might qualify for. Start with the federal stimulus payment, then explore state-specific programs. And don't forget to check for local assistance options in your area. Many people leave money on the table simply because they don't know about all the available programs. Let's talk about the documentation you'll need. Generally, you'll want to have your latest tax returns, proof of income, Social Security numbers for all household members, and any relevant documentation for government benefits you currently receive. Having these documents organized will streamline the application process. For self-employed individuals and gig workers, there are special considerations. Your eligibility might be calculated differently, and you may need to provide additional documentation to verify your income. But don't let this discourage you. Many self-employed workers actually qualify for higher amounts through certain programs. Something to remember: these programs have deadlines. While some aspects are automatically enrolled, others require action on your part. Missing a deadline could mean missing out on thousands of dollars, so staying informed and acting promptly is essential. What if you're behind on bills or have debt? The good news is that these payments are typically protected from most creditors. They're intended to help you meet your basic needs and generally can't be garnished for most types of debt. However, there are exceptions, such as for child support. Regarding the application process, most applications can be completed online, but there are phone and mail options available for those who prefer them or who don't have reliable internet access. The key is to choose the method that works best for you and complete the application process as soon as possible. Another important point is that these programs can work alongside other benefits you might already be receiving. In most cases, receiving these payments won't affect your eligibility for other government assistance programs, such as SNAP or Medicaid. If you experience any issues or delays with your payments, there are specific channels for resolving problems. Be sure to stay patient but persistent, and I'll provide some resources in the description to help. Looking ahead, there's ongoing discussion about potential additional phases of these programs. While nothing is guaranteed, staying informed could help you access additional benefits if they become available. This is just another reason why it's important to stay subscribed. I'll keep you updated on new developments. Finally, let's talk about how you can use these payments wisely. While everyone's situation is different, consider prioritizing essential needs, paying down high-interest debt, or building an emergency fund. These payments provide an opportunity not only to improve your immediate situation, but also to secure your financial future. For those of you who are more tech-savvy, there are apps and online tools available to help you track your payments and manage your benefits. I'll include recommendations in the description, but remember to only use official government websites for actual applications. A crucial point to remember is to beware of scams. Whenever new government benefits are announced, scammers often try to take advantage of unsuspecting people. Legitimate government agencies will never ask for payment to access these benefits, nor will they contact you via social media or text messages about these programs. As we wrap up, let me remind you of the key steps you need to take. First, check your eligibility for both the $2,200 stimulus payment and the $4,200 cash boost. Second, gather the necessary documentation. Third, submit any required applications before the deadlines. Lastly, keep track of payment schedules and follow up if needed. Don't forget to download the eligibility checklist I've created for you. There's a link in the description. This will guide you through all the different programs and help ensure you don't miss out on any benefits you qualify for. If you found this information helpful, please give this post a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who might also benefit. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future developments. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to address them in future updates. Remember, we're all in this together, and sharing information helps everyone stay informed about these important financial opportunities. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll discuss even more ways to maximize your financial benefits and take full advantage of available government assistance programs. Stay tuned!